Well, let's bring in Dr. Mahjoob Zweiri now, an academic and Middle East politics expert. He joins us live from Doha. Dr. Zweiri, thank you very much for your time, first of all. Now, with the return of another hostage body, yet to be confirmed by Israel, we're that much closer to the next stage of this peace deal. What hope do you hold for phase two? How likely is Israel to follow through on its commitments, considering how many violations we've seen so far?
Very little, to be honest. Israeli government has already decided to enter what I call it the phase of state of war since this kind of war stopped. But that state of war is continuing, and Israel is creating every week and every day another obstacle, which basically makes it difficult to move to the second stage. The issue now is Israeli government is handling three main matters together, which affects the situation in Gaza. The ceasefire or the current status quo in Gaza, the situation in Lebanon, and the situation in Syria. Israeli government is handling the three issues together and trying to basically to manipulate the Americans that they are trying to solve three matters. In reality, they are using each topic to improve their position in the other issues. One of the major issues now we see in Gaza, the fact that they talk about opening the Rafah cross, which basically should be opened from the day one of this ceasefire. Israeli government is not serious, which makes me worried about moving to the second phase of this ceasefire.
Also, on the Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt, as you mentioned there, Israel's announced that it will open in the coming days to allow Palestinians to leave the territory. What are your thoughts on the fact that there's no guarantee that Palestinians will be able to get back into Gaza?
Absolutely, that's true. Because one of the main points, there is a delay. This kind of Rafah should be opened days ago, weeks ago, number one. Number two, they are doing this in the context of reducing the conflict, I would say, the current debate with Washington. Washington seems to be upset, especially Trump personally, and they try to give him sort of present before Christmas by saying, okay, we are opening Rafah to the Palestinians to move on outside Gaza. But the question, who's allowed to go? For how long? Are they allowed to come back? And what's the position of the Egyptians? Who will be running basically the logistics and who will monitor the situation there? No answers of this. So Israel is trying to say we are, showing goodwill, but in reality, creating more obstacles. Because one of the major facts now, the roads are not easy to people to move from different places in Gaza. Israel is controlling more than 58% of Gaza. So how people there will move, even if they want to move outside Gaza through Rafah crossing. So there are a lot of questions Israel is avoiding, but they use the media to say, okay, we are opening it. But there is no answer about the possibility of Palestinians to move on to that and what will happen to them if they go. Are they allowed to come back or not?
Dr. Zweiri, really appreciate your thoughts. Thank you very much for speaking to us
My
this
pleasure.
evening.
Thank you.